Alrighty, we've got another draft. This time it's fully powered and fully mana drained. I've been opening mana drain a lot recently. I don't mind it, honestly. Mana drain's really good. I'm going to take mana drain. So this is the fully powered queue. We're back. Consult, time vault, everything. People wanted to switch it up, so I don't mind it. Good way to kick off our week here. Everyone's having a fine Tuesday today. And I'm going to take mana drain here. And pass. Mark's passing to me. He likes drafting combo. He'll probably take this Citadel. There's a Tamio just in case any time walking drawers are out there. I'm passing to Nachito, who's going to take Arid Mesa. All right, all's right in the world, huh? And then after he takes Arid Mesa, what does my teammate Sven take? Kind of thin, actually. These are the two best cards. If you're already green somehow, Uat. If you're already Reanimator or Breach somehow, Frantic Search. Suplex is okay. Oculus, I don't know, not a great pack. And then this pack, oh wow. Mark Paspian Academy and a Demonic Consultation. Time Twister and a Snapcaster. Ponder, this is a strong pack. This is tough. I love Mana Drain and Academy. They are a really good combination. I could take Consult and try to juke Mark. I think that's what I'm going to do. I feel like Mark is going to assume I take Academy there, because most of the time I do. And I think he's more likely to be in artifacts or hate artifacts than black cards. Or sorry, not black cards. I don't care about that really so much. Oracle. All right, let's see how much I regret this. This is a tough pick. I think you're supposed to take one of those two cards. I'm not that worried about passing Nacho either of them. He doesn't usually end up there. Nacho, well, this pack's weak enough. Nacho might still just take Academy. There's also Time Twister, which is a great card. And then here there's a Cryogen Relic for that Academy. Though I think I'm probably going to take Blood Crypt. Or Thundering Falls. Like, I think these lands are pretty strong. And I don't really want Elegy Acolyte or Cryogen Relic. There's a two blue and black cards. I think I just take the untapped duel. And we'll go like this. A little maybe Grixis Consult combo. All right. Plus, look, sometimes I can pass Academy. I'm capable of doing so. Or to demonstrate that. You gotta balance your range, Like, you have to make it so you're not too predictable. We'll see how well that works out. I'm already kind of regretting it because I would have rather just taken Cryogen Relic. Though, okay, this pack has Coveted Jewel, but I wouldn't really want to third pick that anyway. I think I'm just going to take Toxic Deluge. I love Toxic Deluge in these combo decks. Having one good Wrath is just so nice. It's the same reason I like one Balance in the Academy deck. Passing Troll, Saboteur. I mean, also there's a bunch of black cards here. There's Fiery Confluence as well, so Nacho probably still on that plan. Sarah Paragon, Thalia. I guess possible he took Academy. I just think... And there's a third path too, I guess, for Academy enjoyers maybe. I just think Mark's more likely to cut artifacts. I do need to find Thassa's Oracle. That's one risk of taking Demonic Consultation. It is a little bit worse than Academy in that sense. Academy has a lot, it's a lot more cards that work with it. Oh, I'll take the Jace. I don't like taking it this early, but I really want to make sure this works. And I think getting a blue-black Surveil or a Cult Epiphany or Urborg, all of which I would consider. All those four cards I'd like. Let's see. Ignoble gets taken, Inti gets taken. If Boots, Goldspan, Arwen, or Haywire Mite gets taken, I'll get back a card I want. All right, well, I'm going to take Jace, Wielder of Mysteries here. I really wish this was a blue-black land, but obviously that wasn't in the pack, so I couldn't take it. I wish there was a different card that was better for me. That's what I'm trying to say. Here, Riddler is the new Fire Covenant. Every time I see Quantum Riddler, I'm like, oh man, I love Quantum Riddler. I want to take it. But I just don't quite see it in places where I'm supposed to take it, I don't think. Because I think I'm supposed to take Lotus Petal here. It just helps with triple blue cards, helps with your combo stuff. I just feel like in a combo deck, especially one with heavy color requirements, Lotus Petal is going to be a lot stronger. I do like the Riddler, though. Academy would have also taken Lotus Petal. So let's say if I had taken Academy, I would have Drain, Academy, Cryogen Relic, still Lotus Petal, over Coveted Jewel over Deluge. I don't even remember what I would take over Jace. Probably... It would even just be a blue-black land. I don't know. Ooh, I'll take a Baleful Strix here. Baleful Strix is nice in these kinds of decks. This is where we want it. Academy deck could take Ghost Vacuum or Paradoxical Outcome. Just trying to see. I'm passing a late Fractured. I do know that. But I'm just trying to see where we would have ended up had I taken the other card. But I actually am pretty happy with this path. So, need some fixing. These decks have heavy color requirements. But, Petal helps a little. And Splashing Red could happen. That pack just didn't have any cards I wanted otherwise. All right, well, Mark passed a late Upheaval, which is a little annoying because I was hoping he'd be cutting more Academy stuff, but I think I'm just going to take Doomsday here. That seems to be the pick. Let's see if Bolas' Citadel wheels. I would probably take it, just try to spec on Tinker. All right, it did? Yeah, let's do it. I mean, what's your combo? Be combo. All right. Tamiya wheeled, so Time Walk's not around. So do I want a blue dual, Trop, which helps with Pillage the Bog, or Gemstone Caverns? I do like Gemstone Caverns, but I don't like colorless lands in these decks, so I think I'll just take the Trop. And then now, I kind of think I take Underground Mortuary, because having a Surveil land is good. Botanical Sanctum isn't fetchable or anything. All right, the Blood Crypt is looking less good. The main green cards to splash, let's just hate Sarah Paragon. The main green cards I would want to splash are like Pillage the Bog is number 1. And, oh, Urborg did come back. Okay, I do like Urborg with Doomsday. That's really nice. It is mostly Pillage the Bog, to be honest. I'll just take lands. Lands are always good to take. And Lanarov. Okay, well, you know, I don't regret this pick. If I get a Thassa's Oracle, I'll be really happy. But even if I don't, I just don't feel like I would have had like a nutty Academy deck. I'm obviously going to open like a Mana Crypt now. It would be like the worst piece of power for me to open because I'd have to take it. Wouldn't really be that good in this deck. Oh, Malevolent Rumble. That's another green card I love splashing in these kinds of decks. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, a little Mox Sapphire. Okay, not unhappy about that one. Not at all. Passing a Chrome Mox. Ooh, this is even a good pass. I mean, this pack's weak enough that I probably don't get Imperial Seal back. It would be nice. Let's see. Chrome Mox, Starting Town, Containment Priest, Iteration, well, no one ever takes Otawara for some reason. Yeah, Imperial Seal is not coming back. Leovold might. This could be a Leovold deck. Obviously, we're taking Sapphire here. And then following it up with, oh, there's a Retrofitter. Probably just Flooded Strand, right? Flooded Strand currently is just a blue dual, blue-white green technically, but it has room to grow, and fetch lands are really important. Passing a Retrofitter, and yeah, nothing else that's like all that exciting. And then here, nothing for either deck. There's a bunch of green cards. There's a Fresh Start, a Suspicious Stowaway, a Raugrin Triome. Hey, I guess I'll take Fresh Start. I mean, Suspicious Stowaway is good with Doomsday, and I have a Mox. All right, I guess I'll just take Stowaway. That's a really weak third pick. Holy moly, like, I mean, this pack is just really bad. The only two good cards, I mean, there's the lands if you're in those colors, and Titania and Delighted Halfling I do like if you're green, but no good blue or black card or land is a little unfortunate. I would also take good green cards that are splashable. Oh, Titania and Sylvan Safekeeper in the same pack is funny. But we'll see how this ends up turning out. I have this Blood Crypt in Temple Garden. I guess Temple Garden's fetchable with Flooded Strand, so, but I don't think that matters too much because I already have a Trop if I really cared about that. All right, what do we got? Miscalc, Bauble, Echo of Eons, Lose Focus, Resentful Revelation. I don't think I'm supposed to take Echo of Eons. I don't really have the setup for a draw 7. Bauble I do love, but I mean, it can be good with like the Doomsday stuff. It also Witherbloom, I guess, but I'm not going to take that. I kind of think I like Miscalc more than Lose Focus. Getting to cycle it is pretty nice in a Doomsday deck. And I think a 2-mana counter is nice here. I don't think I'm getting anything. Well, maybe. Let's see. If Lounge, Oust, Aragorn get taken, I mean, I might get Resentful Revelation back, which I would play. I'm not going to get Lose Focus or Echo of Eons back. I shouldn't get Mishra's Bauble back. That'll be embarrassing for the table if I do. All right, and here, I guess I'll take Fatal Push. I like Night's Whisper okay. It can be good, but a 1-mana removal spell is really nice. So it's nice that I have the Jace, so I'm not like completely screwed if I don't get Oracle, but this deck will be quite a bit better if I find Thassa's Oracle, so I would really like to find that one. And then here, I just took a removal spell, and so I have Fatal Push and Deluge, 2 counters, and I'm Baleful Strix. So I feel okay passing Shieldred's Edict, because I actually really want Wishclaw. I don't think it's going to come back, because let's say if I took Shieldred's Edict, Gristlebrand, Peatland, Bristly Bill, maybe Exhume, Lion Sash. Yeah, I don't think Wishclaw comes back, and Wishclaw is really good in these decks. Also really nice with Mana Drain. You drain something early, and you go Wishclaw, activate it, because it does need 2 colorless overall. 1 to cast, 1 to use, and then you can maybe combo out, though. It's going to be a little harder to get Thassa's Oracle in pack 3. Good for me. I don't have to wait. All right, I feel pretty rewarded by the Consult pick. I don't know if that was the right pick over Academy, but I think my reasons made sense. Getting past Thassa's Oracle 7th pick in pack 2 obviously doesn't really tell you much about with that. Though, it does mean Mark opened it, right? Oh, no. That would be 8th pick. That'd be funny. It'd be really funny if he did open it. Not saying he should first pick Oracle going the other direction, just it would be funny. Okay, what I really need, though, a blue-black duel. That would be a really nice one to find. Here, I could take Sin and start Orgorios and start to try to maybe ease into Reanimator, but I don't think I should do that. I've got Jace, Oracle, Consult, Doomsday. I have all the combos I need. I think Dig Through Time is not good in these decks. I will just take Mana Confluence. It's painful, but it's also good with Urborg. If you have Urborg out, you can tap this for black without losing life. And that is pretty nice. Oh, Starting Town came back? All right. I'll just keep taking duels. I have triple black, triple blue in my deck, you know? I don't need City of Traders. I don't need Leovold because I don't have any draw 7s. Time Twister's gone. Echo Vions is gone. I don't want to splash Wheel. Time Spiral is really expensive. Tinker could be nice. Oh, I'll take Zuran Orb. And well, that's actually interesting. So I like Zuran Orb with Citadel just as a combo. If you have Citadel out, Zuran Orb is really good. That's you just keep going. And you can play it for free off the Citadel. But Manamorphose with a bunch of green fixing, I actually should take that. Manamorphose, I think, will likely better for me. I'll splash a Manamorphose. I think I will. I've got 1, 2, 3, 6 green sources without basically any cost to me. Likewise, I think I'll take Heritage Reclamation. I could have hated the Titania, or the Sylvan Safekeeper for Titania. Wow. Oust is still here? That's criminal. So that means Nacho is probably not playing white. There's also these both here. Maybe he is playing Academy. I'll take Witherbloom. If I get Chain of Smog, I would play it. Yeah, Wandering Emperor too. All right. Interesting. Oh, I'll take Peatland. I like Nurturing Peatland. I don't need Yavimaya. I have Urborg. Oh, Reign of Filth. That's actually super playable in my deck. Help me cast this Citadel. Ha! Okay. I'm excited going into pack 3. Now would be time for our regularly scheduled Lotus here. So, no, sadly, just a Mox Jet. That's what I'll have to deal with. See what I have to put up with? Getting Mox Jets instead of Lotuses? Wow. Not only is it a stack pack, it's a shame I can't triple wheel because I would be able to get Yogg-Will or Tendrils back. Though, honestly, Tendrils looks better for me right now because I don't have LED or anything like that. So or Rituals, so Yogg-Will's not doing much. See, I'm taking Jet. Passing, wow. Flage, Sword, Season Engineer, Animate Dead, that's 4. Tamiyo's 5. Fire Covenant, Dax, 6, 7. There's leaving Caustic Bronco and Luminarch. Wow, this is just a stacked pack. And a Basalt. Someone might take that, whoever took Gadgeteer. I fully expect to get both Tendrils and Yogg-Will back if I want them, so let's act accordingly. Okay, this is a big pick. It's just Dark Ritual. It's not that big, actually. I mean, I do love Force of Negation, and Bloodstained Mire would be nice, though I'm actually feeling pretty good about my lands. I would like a blue-black duel to fetch with Strand, but I actually just have a couple. Urborg is a good fixer. Confluence, Starting Town are all nice. Ritual, because I know I'm wheeling Yogg-Will, and Ritual Bolas Citadel and Ritual Doomsday is all good. And this isn't really a great Force Negation deck anyway. All right. I don't like passing Force Negation because I'll play against it, but... Here's a Jace. Right now, Witherbloom's not doing much for me. There's also a Soul Guide Lantern. There's an Oko, but I'm not going to do that even with the splash. I don't need Overgrown Tomb. I don't need Pest Infestation. I have removal for artifacts if I need it. I don't care about the 1/1s that much. So it's basically Jace or Soul Guide Lantern for me, passing an Undermountain. I don't think Nacho's playing green, though. I think Nacho's playing Academy. I think there's actually a decent chance of that, based on how Pack 2 went. Do I want Jace as one of my few creatures? There's a good Jace deck. Or do I want Soul Guide? It's a cantrip. You know what? I'll just take Soul Guide. I just feel like Jace doesn't survive a lot in these spots. Same reason I'm not that excited about playing Suspicious Toy. I wasn't really happy about taking it. Soul Guide protects me against Reanimator, is good with Doomsday. Just anything that draws you a card is good with Doomsday because it lets you set up Doomsday, draw a card, do your thing. Like Gitaxian Probe would be really nice. Whoa, what is this pack? 3 fetches, Entomb, Balance, Learning Revealed. It's a mini hate. It's like a partial hate draft. If Nacho's playing Academy, I think it's good. And I just think that Jace is just not where I want to be. I'm going to take Polluted Delta here. Just a blue-black duel. Not a Lurrus deck. I like Lorien Revealed, but I actually think Delta is going to be better here. I don't have a blue-black land to fetch as part of it. So I'll take that. Okay, there's Probe, Malcolm. I'm just going to take Probe, though. Baleful Mastery is really annoying to have around because it counters this combo because you just pay the additional cost and your opponent just dies. Like, I cast consult Oracle, they Baleful Mastery the Oracle, and I draw a card and die in response to trigger, but I think Probe is still going to be awesome. All right, well, now I actually think I might Yogwill when that pack comes back around. Maybe. No, I might still just Tendrils. I don't know. Tendril Citadel is really nice. Pick 5. All right. I don't think I'm going to get Watery Grave or Underground Sea here, but one can always hope. Oh, Sensei's Top. I like Shelldock too, but this is a great Sensei's Top deck. I have a bunch of fetches. I have a Bolas' Citadel, like crazy good. Grief would be nice. I'm a little light on Disruption. All I have is Miscalc Mana Drain so far. And I'm not picking up more. Like, I'm not going to get a discard spell at this late in the draft, most likely. So passing the Grief is unfortunate, but I don't even have like tons and tons of black cards. And Top is too good in this situation. Yeah, this looks like a Tendrils setup. I feel like I could definitely make use of that. This deck is going to be cool. This is one of the things I like about drafting Powered Cube. You get to draft like these cool combo decks. Obviously, I opened pretty well for this too. Okay, this is a brick. Guess I'll just hate a Pyrite Spellbomb. It's that or Cathar Commando, but I don't think Nacho's playing white, so yeah, sure. If Nacho's playing Academy, that'll limit his options a little bit more. Okay, one new pack. Any Watery Graves? Nope. Oh, there's a Malevolent Rumble, though. I could definitely play that card. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have tons of green. Rumble picks up permanence, which isn't always what I want, but I mean, I'm not going to play Thopter Foundry. I don't really care about. I guess I could hate a Workshop. How convinced am I that Nacho took Academy is the question. The thing is, I think Rumble's good. All right. There's a Cogwork in this pack. Yeah, there's Tendrils in. These are all the cards I predicted. Not that it was that hard, to be honest. So, do I want Tendrils or Yogwill? What does Yogwill do for me? I can cast a bunch of spells, and then what? I don't think I do anything. I think I just take the Tendrils here. I think I'll play this card, too. And then here, oh, Ugin came back? All right, I'm going to hate Ugin. I could also put Ugin in this deck. I have Dark Ritual and Reign of Filth. It's also just a messed up card. I don't care about getting a Talisman that badly. If Nacho is playing Academy, then hating that Ugin is really good. So I didn't end up getting a blue-black duel, but all that really means... Well, actually... No, Flooded Strand is not blue-black. You can't get black. There's an Oko and a Pest Infestation and an Overgrown Tomb. Do I care about Overgrown Tomb? Not really. I don't care about Pest Infestation. I think I'm going to take the Oko. I could just play Oko. Oko's pretty nice. Oh, I'll take a Tar Pit, sure. It's not like Oko's amazing here, but I can just... Oko waste some time. I don't know. Oh, I really want Pentad Prism. Do I think Nacho's playing black? Not really. I think I'm just going to take Prism here, and then here... It's kind of immaterial. If anyone wanted one, they would have taken it, I guess. I don't know. The Pentad Prism pick is close. Maybe I lose a game to Nacho on Baleful Mastery, but I don't think that's super likely. And Pentad Prism is actively going to be good in this deck. All right, before we get to building, because you can always look at your own draft log, I took Drain, and then I took Consult. Sven saw Academy, pick 4. So Nacho took Snapcaster, Sneak, Time Twister over it? Huh. Those are the only cards I would think he might. I'm curious. I'm going to ask Sven. So while we wait for Sven to respond, because he has not yet, let's build some decks, huh? So right now, I could play this Ugin, honestly, in the Oko, like to give the deck a little bit more of a mid-range plan. There's something to rumble into, because right now, I have, if I had 6 lands, all 15 lands, plus these 3 is 18. I still kind of like not playing Suspicious Stowaway. Yeah, I didn't get there on the Witherbloom or anything. Okay, Nacho took Sneak. Interesting. Okay. So I hated a little bit from Sven, but I don't... And I passing the Baleful Mastery was, I guess, a bit unfortunate because Nacho actually probably will play it. But Sneak attack, huh? All right, so I don't need any forests. I have 1, 2, 3... Oh, I need to switch this delta. I gotta remember. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green sources. 9 with Pentad Prism. Yeah, that's fine. I think Rumble, Manamorphose, and Oko are going to be good in the deck. And I just need a mix of swamps and islands here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. That gives me 3. Flooded Strand does not get black. Funny. So 3 plus those 2 is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. That's plenty of black. I actually think my mana is pretty good despite these kinds of decks often having bad mana. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that's not even counting Pentad Prism or Manamorphose for either of them. Yeah, this is perfect. Let me just, I guess, add one of each to the sideboard. Who knows? And then swap out the Delta. I think Reign of Filth is good here. Reign of Filth enabling like a Citadel. Even honestly, Reign of Filth into Ugin. There's some boards where sacking 3 land to put an Ugin into play is still probably worth it. I have Ritual, Reign of Filth. It would have been nice to pick up Yagwil, but I thought Tendrils was going to be better than Yagwil given the situation. It's close. I would have liked both. If I had an LED, maybe the Yagwil is better, but this looks great to me. All right, let's take a look at my teammates' decks and get in there. All right, Twister Zach is got a Mox Emerald and is like a blue-black splash Seasoned Engineer deck, like blue-black mid-range. All right, yeah, sure. Shieldred, Elegy Acolyte, Copter, Bronco, Fresh Start, Grasp, Night's Whisper, Duress, Thoughtseize. Yeah, no, this looks totally fine. Ollie here has Entomb, Imperial Seal, Inquisition, Reanimate, Bitter Triumph, Gristlebrand, Primus, Vaultborn, Troll, Through the Breach. Okay, this was Necromancy. This was in Fire Covenant. This was hitting Nacho pretty nicely, so I like that. What's her mana look like? They didn't post their mana. Well, I hope it's good. And then Sven on the Academy deck has Academy, has a Workshop in the sideboard. Sad. Is that good? 2 pretty big things to Workshop out. I actually think I would just play Workshop. I don't know. Maybe not. There's enough stuff that doesn't. Kind of like a white mid-range deck too, with like Solitude, Elspeth, Mentor, Prismatic Ending, Jackrabbit, and Lava Spear Boots got the balance, Opal, Pearl. All right, this looks pretty solid. Not the Nut Academy deck, but worked out well enough. And well, let's combo some people out, huh? All right, time for round 1. I'm playing against Mark here, and on a companion. Is he Luris? No, he's Lutri. Not as cool. This is, I think, a mulligan. His hand doesn't do anything. All right. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. And do I put back Reign of Filth or Soul Guide? I kind of think I just put back Soul Guide because I have Oko as an early play, and then Mark's mulling it. Well, keeping it fair. And then I think what I end up doing this game most likely is Reign of Filth, Wishclaw. If I find Oracle or Consult, and I just win, because I have, even with these lands in play, it's 5 mana, so I'll probably just run out the Wishclaw on turn 2 and just have it sit there, and if it gets blown up, it gets blown up. And then turn 3 Oko. Oko as a 1-card like game plan by itself is pretty good. Like that's part of why I don't want like a random Dark Confidant or Jace in my deck. It just gets bolted. But Oko is a little harder to kill, and even without much support, it can actually do some pretty good work. So I like it. All right, Mark mulled to 5, so I didn't keep it fair. Drain. Yeah, I will actually put that on top. It's funny, I'm not going to have it up on turn 2, or turn 3, but I'll eventually have it up, and it'll be good. Let's go Trop. I wish I could play Oko. Wishclaw. Pass the turn. So that probably, at this point, he already knows I took the Consult. There's just no way Mark would think otherwise. I'm just going to play Oko. If it gets countered, it gets countered. My teammate's got a lot of counters. Sven has a bunch of counters too, so just make a food, pass the turn. Malcolm or something? Felia? Snapcaster Mage. All right, it's beatdown times. Wow, Snapcaster made it all the way back to Mark. It's pretty wild. So, into Lelia. Okay. Well, Oko getting... Oh, and he hit LEDs, we can play it? That's sick. Well done, Mark. I hope I just draw Oracle or something. Oh, Jet is pretty nice. Let's go Jet. Malevolent Rumble. Okay, that's pretty weak. I think I actually just want the Polluted Delta. Because with Reign of Filth, that adds a lot of extra mana. And then I can make Lelia. I think I'm just going to make this into a 3/3 and pass the turn. I don't love it, but I can chump the Lelia, and then the Snapcaster can't attack. Oko's so hard to kill. Maybe next turn I turn Mox Jet into a 3/3 and I can double block Lelia. This Oust. So do I want to mana drain the Oust and fight over this? I I don't think so. It's fine. I'll lose Oko. I feel like it wasn't ultimately going to be doing everything I needed anyway. Exiled Skull Clamp. Jeez. Mark's going hard for a Mold 5. All right. They're both hitting Oko. And then he's going to play Skull Clamp. That one, I kind of feel like I mana drain, unfortunately. He's just going to get to clamp his Snapcaster, which I don't like. Okay, Seachrome Coast. So what I'm probably going to do here after I get Island is hope to draw one of my 2 combo cards. Oh, okay. Well, now I'm just going to do a different thing. It's going to be, we're going to use Wishclaw. I'm going to get Bolus's Citadel. I'm going to cast Reign of Filth. 3, 4, 5, 6. Citadel. All right, let's not brick here. Oh, Probe is really nice. Hold control in case I... Oh, and I hit a spell. So I could play... I'm going to draw the Demonic Consultation. I think I just draw here the Consult. Oh. Oracle. Consult after Reign of Filthing. I mean, I guess I should have waited for Oracle to resolve, but this is really funny. My top 2 cards were... I mean, it doesn't actually matter because if this doesn't work, I'm just dead. But like my top 2 cards were Consult Oracle. That's really funny. I'm glad I didn't just fire off the Consult, huh? Okay, well, you get to see what I got going here. Not too worried about that. That's one of the little downsides with the Consult deck is they get to see your whole deck round 1, game 1 a lot of the time, or at least in round 1 a lot of the time if your deck's actually doing something. So I think that's part of the package. All right, and sideboarding, I could put Inherited Reclamation if he's like an Underworld Breach deck. That's what LED usually means. But Soul Guide also helps there. Let's just wait till we see a little bit more, I think. All right. Oh yeah, I will keep this hand. This is maybe a drain into Ugin sort of deal. Let's see if I drain a 3-drop. Yeah, that could work. Urborg also really nice in this draw. Urborg Doomsday, classic combo. Okay. Oh, that's annoying because the only thing that's nice about that is there's a chance Mark. Oh, and there's a top. There's a chance Mark plays a 4-drop and I can drain it. Because I guess draining a 3-drop and then I wouldn't actually have enough mana for Ugin. So I really hope he plays a 4 here. If he plays something cheaper, I might just miscalc it. Because I really want this drain to lead to Ugin. So I guess we'll see. 1 mana. Pinnacle Emissary. Okay. I could miscalc that. Let's see. It kills the token. And then he probably can't cast another artifact. He might have a 0. I think I just let that happen. Is he going to go LED or something? Or is he just playing a 1-drop artifact? If you're playing a 2-drop artifact, I can just miscalc it. And he gets a 1/1, and that's it. It's not so bad. Retrofitter Foundry. Okay, I will miscalc the Retrofitter. Just a kind of annoying card to deal with. Could make my Ugin a lot worse. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that was a sick turn 3. All right, no land though. Urborg, Mox. With top out, I'll have plenty of ways to. I could have drained and played it. I didn't. The 3-drop and played Ugin. I didn't realize I was drawing a Mox. That's funny. With top, like I don't need to wait on the Mox to fuel Ugin, like Ugin's trigger, because I have enough. I have the top. I can already do it that way. All right. Well. Here's the good news. I can't stop Mark from drawing a bunch of cards, but at some point I'll probably I can just mana drain Doomsday and try to win the game that way. Yep. That's sick. I like seeing Pinnacle Emissary do some work. So if I mana drain it, so what's my Doomsday pile with a top out that does anything? If I have enough mana, I could like tap top to draw a card, hit Malevolent Rumble, Oracle. I need green mana too, which I don't have yet. Oh, nice. I get to drain this. All right. And pass the turn. Oh, Chrome Mox. Okay. What you got? Imprint Burst Lightning. He's digging. There was a Force of Will going around somewhere. I don't know if it's in Mark's deck or not. I guess I hope not. Okay, and probably done after that. Might have more zeros because he already played a land. He did miss a land drop on turn 3. Mark, look at these. This is a lot of cutting Academy stuff. I mean, I guess the Retrofitter, I passed him the other direction, but still, a lot of artifacts. I feel like he was biasing towards taking artifacts as my guess. Though he did take my LED, which I don't like. Look at how good Urborg is here. Just makes this Doomsday Castle just by itself, basically. If I draw a green source, I have 3 mana floating. I go Doomsday. Oh, and a Gleemox too. Look at you, Mark. You're going for it. Oh, is he going to clamp Magda? Oh, I feel like he does have Force of Will or Force Negation if he's just going all in to clamp and draw a bunch of cards. Losing Magda on board when I'm not stopping it that's a pretty big cost. Okay, so I do potentially have a green source. So let me math this out. I could go Doomsday, tap top to draw. I'll have 3 mana floating, Rumble. No, that doesn't work because I don't have enough blue mana to cast Oracle afterwards. I think what I'm going to do is, say I have 3 mana floating. I think I just draw Polluted Delta. Because I could Doomsday, I could crack this first or whatever, get drop. Doomsday, have that mana floating, tap to draw. I still have 5 cards left, and I'd have a Delta, or basically a tri-land because of Urborg. I'd have a Trop plus a Sapphire plus 3 colorless floating and a Sensei's Top activation. Oh, I could, hold on. I could top into Manamorphose. Let's see. So I go Doomsday, I tap top to draw Manamorphose. Cast Manamorphose with Delta and one of the 3 colorless floating. Add blue. And then Manamorphose draws top. I go to 2 colorless, cast top. Tap it to draw. And the next card is Malevolent Rumble. Oh, sorry, I added blue-green. And then, so I'd use 1 colorless on Manamorphose, 1 colorless on top, 1 colorless on Rumble. And I'd have, yeah, I think I'd go for it. And if he counters the Rumble, I don't have any follow-up. No, sorry. He lets Rumble resolve and takes the Oracle. My other option is to just play Ugin. Actually, hold on. I've changed my mind again. I think I just play Ugin because if he has Force and he forces Ugin, that's better than forcing the Doomsday and me losing. If I untap with Ugin in play, I can just make this play next turn. So it seems like this is going to be the safest route. Unfortunately, he clamped the Magda, so now I have no targets for this. Okay, well, I'm going to gain 3 life and draw a card. All right, well, there we go. We have some options. I just think, like, unless he fracturized entities, the Ugin, like, if he had a Force, I think he would have forced there. So, I don't know. And maybe I do lose this game. He deals with Ugin and then has counter magic up otherwise. But a lot of the ways that deal with Ugin just cost so much mana. It's pretty hard to win with Ugin in play. Well, he's got a lot of artifacts. Yeah, he definitely tried to cut my Academy stuff. Is this Upheaval or something? Oh man, it is Upheaval. Maybe. I guess playing the Basalt doesn't actually matter if you're upheavaling, though. So maybe it's something else. Oh, Time Spiral. Okay. That's fine. I feel like I have a pretty good chance of winning still from this position. I guess he could go Forensic Gadgeteer, untap Monolith, get Infinite Colorless. I don't know what he'd do from there. Maybe go Retrofitter, play Retrofitter and clamp, draw your deck, and then find Force or Force if he has those. So I think I would have won if I went for the Doomsday pile, because I think that works. I cast Doomsday, cast Mana Morpho. Yeah, I think that works if I mathed it out. Sure, that doesn't matter. But I think it was right to play Ugin. I don't know that he has a force, but I know there was one floating around that my team doesn't have. Oh, there's Force of Will. Okay. And if he doesn't have an answer to Ugin, I just get to eat Narset by playing Lotus Petal. I can just like play Citadel and have it get forced. I don't know. I feel like, or I can just find a counterspell here. Ugin can also add 3 colorless mana if I need it. All right, so it's 2 red left, and probably just the Force of Will in terms of interaction. Okay, so there's Oracle. Yeah, I mean, I'll draw the Oracle. That's totally fine. Draw Lotus Petal, exile Narset, Flooded Strand. I'm going to crack it because my top 2 cards aren't anything. Just get an island. Oh, my last island. Funny. How do I want to do this? I could draw a card with Ugin. I could add mana with Ugin. I could cast Bolus's Citadel, and then he would be like kind of obliged to force it, and I go from there. Yeah, so I think I could spin top. Yeah, if Consult's in the top 3 cards here, then I can win this turn through Force of Will. It's Soul Guide, Lantern, and lands. All right. I kind of want to play Citadel and have him force it. And I think I can use the mana. Black. Citadel. This just costs 6 mana. Let's just... Oh. Okay. It's weird. Soul Guide, trigger Ugin. I don't want to eat my Citadel, thanks. Oh, you have a removal spell. I see. He has a Braid. Okay, that makes sense as to why he didn't force it. Well, I could spin top and see if I have an instant on top, but I don't think that that's super likely to pan out. Okay. And I guess I'll exile the Abrade. And I think play Baleful Strix here. I'll draw a Swamp, it's fine. My top 2 cards are both swamps, and then I could upkeep top. I still have an Ugin in play. I have Soul Guide, so I can't get breached out. Though it doesn't look like a breach deck. It looks like he has LED because he has all these artifacts. He's got Force of Will. I need to find something here, but I still have an Ugin in play. I don't think the Fracture ended up on Mark's side, so I feel like I'm in potentially good shape. It'll depend. There's some white cards that kill Ugin at pretty cheap mana. I think it'll be difficult for him to win with Ugin in play, even if he has a lot of artifacts. Quarry Steel Cutter, okay. Really going to deal enough damage to Ugin this turn? I don't think that's most likely to be the case. Gets 1 token. Kind of has to kill the Baleful Strix too. Battle Display the Baleful Strix, okay. Yeah, he's had some good moves here. And he's going to get to draw some cards off Skull Clamp too. But Ugin has so much loyalty. So is he going to play Embereth and Shield Breaker and clamp it? Is that what's going on? Yeah. Seems like it. I assume he's got a blue card in hand. The funny thing is mana draining the Retrofitter instead of the clamp did not work out this game. But I didn't think he'd have another really good 1 mana card. And I was worried that Retrofitter could make Ugin a little less effective. But, alright. Do you have another spell? No, he's just going to equip Clamp. And hit. Attack Ugin. Oh, attack me. Okay. Well, that's also pretty reasonable. So let's untap, upkeep, spin top. Oh, there's Demonic Consultation. Okay. Draw Demonic Consultation. Hold on. Do I want to tap Sensei's top to draw a card? And so I can play top and trigger Ugin? Because I think what I do here, I can go Oracle. If he lets it resolve, Consult. He forces the Consult. And then I go... No, that doesn't really work that well. I could Doomsday first, Do I? But I don't have any duresses is the problem. Huh. I think what I want to do is draw with top. Draw. One thing that's like a little bit annoying here is if I kill the Quarry Steel Cutter, this thing dies and we'll draw 2 cards off Skull Clamp. So I kind of think I just want to go top, exile the Monk, draw. Oh yeah, because then I can just go draw, gain 3 life and draw a card, top, exile the Steel Cutter. I mean, Ugin is just a great card, and I've got a bunch of black mana. I'm actually gonna play the Peatland because I think that there's a chance. No, I could spin top here. I don't really feel like it's too bad to do that. Oh, okay. All right, so I think I can find a way here. We'll see though. I like that I have Fatal Push to protect from Gadgeteer. I don't know if the Gadgeteer ended up there because I don't think Sven has the Gadgeteer. Is that right? Yes, Sven does not. So pretty decent chance Mark ended up with both Gadgeteer and Monolith. That'd be nice. It's nice to have a Fatal Push, though. It doesn't actually necessarily stop it. It's putting Lutri into hand. Okay, that's a great sign for me. Is it 20? So it's going to be hard to do a Tendrils win, but I feel like not impossible. Pass the turn, huh? All right. Spin top. I don't really need to fiddle with it here. I also have to worry a little bit about what's it called? Upheaval. So my top card's Tendrils. So let's see. I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I want to use Ugin for mana, 12, 14 mana. He's got double blue. He's got Lutri, so he's got a bunch of stuff. I could just set up some kind of Tendrils nonsense. Let's see. If I cast, the problem is if I cast Doomsday, he just doesn't force it probably. If I cast Oracle, he lets it resolve. Then I cast Consult, he forces that. Well, what I could do is cast Consult. If he lets it resolve, cast Oracle. If he counters that, I then go Doomsday and recast Oracle. So he has to have 2 counters, but 7 cards in hand. I don't think I need to go all in here. That's just my... I could also go Oracle. If it resolves, cast Doomsday. He forces. I Ritual Tendrils. And he takes 10. But if I'm doing that... You know, with Mox, Petal... Let's try not to crack the Petal. If he upheavals, I can just win with Oracle Consult fairly quickly. I know he has Force, but... Okay, let's spin the top, I guess. Or actually, let's draw. I don't mind even drawing the Tendrils here. And then spin top. This is where having like 1 discard spell would be really good, though. Probe would be really nice, too. Just a Mox. All right, let's play Starting Town. Just pass the turn here. A little worried about Brain Freeze. Is this Lutri? Oh, untap Monolith. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty close to just being able to set up a nice Tendrils win where I just do everything and then at the end of everything play Tendrils. And I think next turn probably does it because I get another land and another spell off that Mox. I could also tap the top to draw a card. This has been a cool game. I think it's got some. This game has had some good moves. Playing around Force of Will is always a tricky one. Actually, force Lutri to 2 cards in hand. Just draw. Okay, now I think I can probably figure out a way to win. Let's see. If I go land, Mox, trigger Ugin, no targets. 1 spell. Top is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Top. And I know my top 2 cards are Tar Pit and another land. But so I think, let's see, I've got 2 spells. If I cast Oracle, he lets it resolve, I assume. and then I consult. He'll force the consult. Unless he has Tishana's Tidebinder. I don't think he does. And let's see. Let me see if my teammates have said anything. Okay, I don't think he's got it. Search aloud for new colorless non-land cards. Now this, I don't think I have any more, right? I have a Pentad Prism. Is that it? I was trying to get spell count off that, but yeah, all right. 2, 3, 4. He plays spell 5, 6. Yeah, I think I have enough because I can tap top to draw Ugin. Yeah, let's go. Thassa's Oracle. I do have Mana Drain in my deck, so there is some merit to trying to find that, but I think this actually works out okay. Mana Drain also doesn't work as well, actually. Never mind, because if he goes Force and I drain it, he can Lutri the Force. Okay, you got to do something here. Let's see what Mark's got. There's going to be probably a manual Tendril. Echo Via, Force pitching Echo Vians. Okay. Oh, this is actually kind of nice because I know my top 2 cards are bad. So I say no. 5 spells. I have a lot of mana off Ugin. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6. So let's go draw a card with top. I don't need to spin it, I don't think. Delta. Do I want to draw a card off that? I think let's go Ritual. Draw a card. So now I have to decide. Don't have 6 spells. So I guess I go top. I will not trigger to count target the Oracle. 7 and 7 spells. 8, 9, 10. So if I draw with Ugin, yeah, I'll have enough mana, so let's just tap top to draw. Oh my god, what a good draw. Probe going into 15. Now I can actually see what he's got. This should be really easy then. His hand is nothing. Oh, okay. Top. Target that. 9 spells. Draw with top. Draw with Ugin. Top. Still don't really need to exile the Oracle. 10 spells. And boom. Tendrils of Agony. All right. Well, let's get in there. Storm for 22. Can't play Oust at instant speed. Oof. He flooded out bad, but I also feel like I had most things covered there, so that'll do it. Up around here, 1-0. All right, time for round 2. Playing against the tank, who's on white-red aggro, and I'm on the combo deck. I think I'm going to mulligan this hand. Just 2 expensive cards, a probe, some lands. I don't know. This deck has a bunch of moxes and stuff. Yeah, this looks way better. I think I cut the Soul Guide Lantern, or binned the Soul Guide Lantern, and I'm going to keep Deluge, and I think Doomsday into Probe could be pretty nice. So I kind of want to save the Probe as long as I don't need to play something. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. All right. I could actually turn 2 Doomsday here and just pass the turn. You have to kill me from 10. Not Thalia, please. Okay. Yeah, I mean, what if I just probed and then saw if I want to cast turn 2 Doomsday? What would I Doomsday for? The thing is, I can't play Oracle next turn because I don't even have the mana for Manamorphose. So it'd be like 2 turns from now. Do I have a win next turn? Probe or not? Do I have a win next turn? If I keep Probe, I guess I do. Well, do I? Because if I keep Probe, next turn I can draw Oracle and then Probe into Consult, but that doesn't do anything. Just because I don't have double blue. I could, I mean, I could, the problem is I could, Manamorphose would kind of fix it for me. Oh, actually, no, no, that doesn't work. If I had an Unearth, I could maybe do some, let's see. I think what I do, see if I next turn draw and then probe. Sensei's top doesn't really help much either. So I will have any two cards I want with black, 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 blue. I have a Tar Pit I can play, but that still doesn't lead to a win the next turn. So I could Doomsday go to 10 and then take a bunch of damage. I think I just go Creeping Tar Pit go. Because I just need double blue, and then next turn I'll probably Deluge. Because I doubt I'll be able to go to like 17, Doomsday down to 8, and then pass the turn. That doesn't seem like it's going to work out very well. Yeah. I'll take 3. Just play a creature I can kill. Oh, yeah, I mean, that is a creature I can kill. All right, draw. So now I could Doomsday with double blue up, but I think I just go Urborg, Deluge, pay 3 life. And then pass the turn. I'm kind of close to just casting Ugin with all these Moxes. Inti, draw. Drawing Dark Ritual would be kind of nice. Another creature, I don't like that. Oh, GT, I do like that. All right, so next turn. Oh, okay. So I can't win this turn, but I can go Doomsday down to 7. This attacks for 3. He'd have to deal 4 damage with haste. Yeah, I mean, I think I just do that. And then next turn I... Oh, and I can even cast the Gitaxian Probe here now. Like I can cast Doomsday, then Probe. Draw Oracle, draw Consult. Yeah, I guess that's... I could... The problem is I can't probe first. Because if I probe first, the next turn I just draw Oracle. I mean, I guess... Let's see, hold on. I have... If I Doomsday to 5 cards, draw 4 cards off probe or whatever, draw a step, draw 3 cards, Metamorphosis down to 2 cards. I don't need Consult... But the problem is I still need the card draw off probe. Yeah. The other option is to cast probe and then see if I can Doomsday. But then if I Doomsday, do I win? Because I'll have a random card and then I'll Doomsday and I'll draw. I mean, if I draw a green source, I can Manamorphose, but that doesn't really change that much. And I draw to 5, draw to 4. No, I think I just cast Doomsday here and then hope he doesn't have a 4 points of stuff, because I think I'll just get Thassa's Oracle, Demonic Consultation. Tropical Island in case like I get wastelanded or something. And the rest doesn't really matter. What else could stop me here? If they had a counterspell, I guess, like technically oh wait, no. I have a way better play. Oh no, what I was thinking is I could probe into Fatal Push to kill Inti. 4 card draw, 3 cards. Yeah, I think I do that actually, because that makes it so much less likely I die. So I still want the Trop. So what I'll do is I'll stack it so it's Fatal Push on top, then Trop, probe into Fatal Push, draw, and then, so Fatal Push, Trop, Oracle, and then I can Trop Manamorphose into Oracle. If he has a removal spell, I just don't play the Oracle yet. I wait a turn, and what do I use, like a Rumble or something? I could Ritual Ugin. Yeah, I guess that's fine. And then, wait, I don't need Demonic Consultation at that point. And then I want, like, Miscalculation is probably better than Mana Drain, because I don't have a way to get it back. If this doesn't work, it doesn't work. Tendrils isn't going to do anything, so I guess... Or maybe I just use Jace, though I also can't cast... No, I'd be able to cast Jace off Trop. All right, yeah, let's do this. So I think this works. So I want to draw Fatal Push right now. Next turn, draw Trop. Manamorphose into Oracle and have just 2 cards left. So I want Jace on the bottom, Ritual, Oracle, Trop, Fatal Push. Tap this for blue, probe you. His hand is flames up. Much ado about nothing, I guess. And now I'll pass. Flame Slash is a sorcery. Want him to spend some mana, maybe equipping Jite or something. And if he doesn't, I'll just Fatal Push beginning of combat. Doomsday decks are fun. A lot to think about. And if by some chance... All right, we're not doing that. If by some chance Tank drew an instant speed removal spell to kill the Oracle, then I think I'll be okay here. Because I just have a Jace in 2 turns. Sunbillow Verge, okay. Trop. Manamorphose. Blue, Oracle. Did you draw removal? The game's kind of interesting if you did. He did draw removal, okay. Pass the turn here. So Tank needs to draw a way to kill Sapphire Trop or Creeping Tar Pit in order to win this game. And what is this? Death Greeter's dashed? Oh my god, okay. I go to 1 now? He's got Flame Slash plus whatever he drew off Enduring Innocence in hand. Alright. And wow, I'm going to lose. If I had kept Jace here, I guess that's on me though, because if I kept Jace on top, then I would have actually won. Wow, he had ripped so much, but I thought Ugin and then next turn Jace was better, but maybe just keeping Jace here would have been better. Wild. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't think I have much in the way of sideboard, so yeah, I guess the Soul Guide's not amazing, but I think it's probably fine. Bolt into Death Greeter off no cards. Well, he did draw a card off the Fiery Islet. All right, fair enough. All right, I would like to play first. Okay, I will keep this hand. Gonna play turn 1 Pentad Prism, and then turn 2 Doomsday. We'll try it this way. All right, let's go. Mana Confluence, Jet, Pentad Prism. Pass the turn. I could also just play Jace on turn 2, but I feel like turn 2 Doomsday is pretty likely to succeed. Okay, so I think I made a pretty good Doomsday pile. I think I should have just put Jace on top and then I don't know what had my last card be, but I would have actually ended up getting there. Turn 1 Staff. All right, that's not so bad. Land. So I can Doomsday here down to 9. It's not going to kill me. Yeah, I've got to just do that, I think. And then get Probe, Oracle. Next turn, I'll have 5 cards, draw to 4, Probe to 3, Manamorphose to 2, so I can get Mana Drain. And Probe, Oracle, Mana Drain. I don't even really need like Fatal Push or anything. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Do I want Nurturing Peatland or Tendrils or anything? No. So Oracle, Probe, Mana Drain. I guess once again, like Tropical Islands, probably fine. don't think I need Consult. Sapphire do anything? Not really. So next turn, I'm just going to go Oracle, Manamorphose, Oracle, Probe with Drain Up. If that doesn't work, I'll draw land and play Jace. And then my last card is, I think, pretty inconsequential, if I'm not mistaken. So, sure, let's put a Tendrils or a Fatal Push or something in there. I don't know. I guess I could do Miscalc in case I thought I want to Jace Miscalc, but no, that doesn't even work. Let's just put Sapphire. Okay. Sapphire, Trop, Drain, Oracle, Probe. All right, pass the turn. And, oh, actually, I guess technically that's not going to matter here, but I actually should have put Drain on top, and I could Manamorphose into Drain if I really needed it. Sure. Draw. Probe you going down to 6. Probably has the Bolt. Hopefully I win game 3. Losing game 1 was tough. I did stack wrong, but it's like a classic Magic trope. I'm sure you've run into it many times. You like play a game quite well and then make one tiny mistake, and then they get like insanely lucky to punish that tiny mistake. It's like the universe is saying, no, you had to play this game perfectly to win, or near perfectly. Had I guess thought about the ordering, I could have not had it there. All right, going to game 3 here. Didn't want to show me his hand is the main thing. On the draw, yeah, all right. Let's do the thing. See if we can get there. I would keep most hands that have like Fatal Push, Lotus Petal, Ritual, Thassa's Oracle, but no other lands. This doesn't work. I don't really like this hand, but I think against Tank, who also mold, I think I'm supposed to keep it. Is there any chance I'm supposed to keep Ugin? No. I'm gonna put Ugin back. I hope I don't regret it. But turn 1 Fatal Push, turn 2 Baleful Strix is pretty decent. I don't like playing a pain land. I hope this isn't a staff. I hope this is just like, oh yeah, that's fine. Let's go. My pain lands are really gonna be the death of me this game. Do I want a treasure? I kind of do. No, Tank's on solo resources. Let's just kill this now. He Mox Diamond. I don't really want to give him mana, because this could be a hand where I just go turn 2 Baleful Strix, turn 3 Jace, and use Baleful Strix to defend it. Okay, no play. Nice. I like seeing that. Oof, that was a bad draw. Urborg would be a really nice draw to make it so these lands are not so punishing. Oh, okay. That's not horrible. Might be a mini Tendrils game. Well, what is the Sacred Foundry? Is this like Edge of Eternity? That's a pretty cool art, I guess. 3 cards in hand. No 1 or 2 drops last turn. So could have 4 drops, 3 drops, 4 drops, and lands. Oh, Mana Crypt. Okay. What do we got? Death Greeter. Oh, Caves of Chaos Adventure. All right. I guess I could take the initiative, but I don't really know how much that's going to do for me. Let's see. One card in hand. I think what I do here actually is attack, take the initiative, get an island. Island, Jet, play Jace, and I actually don't think milling myself is that good. I think I'd rather mill Tank. Oh, I milled a Death Greeter, nice. And now Tank has the choice of attacking Jace or taking the initiative back, hopefully, and they lost the flip. This actually might be a Tendrils game of some kind here. We'll see what Tank has. I don't like spending this much mana. Adeline? Okay. Well, that doesn't change the... Oh, it does change the equation. Oh my god. Adeline? So now you can attack and kill Jace and take the initiative? Come on. This is some nonsense. All right. Yeah, this is pretty lucky. So now Exiles, Parallax Wave, sure. That attacks me. Yep. This is one of those matches where everything's going to go perfect for my opponent. I can already tell. Well, all right. Let's just draw Oracle Consult. I'm at 16. So what I might, because what I was hoping is I'd have the initiative and I would go put 2 counters, attack you to 13, and then threaten attack next turn. I mean, I can still kind of do that. Oh, and I drew Ritual? Attack tank down to 15, put 2 counters on Strix. Next turn, I'm getting attacked back for a lot. 3, 4, 9, 15, 16, 17, 22. Okay. Yeah, I think this is actually still fine. Tank has no cards in it. I mean, Tank's going to need to peel here, I think. I have enough mana that I can just cast Probe by spending mana. Oh, I drew Wishclaw? Hold on. Ritual, use Wishclaw. Is there anything I can do with that, though? I don't have, like, Yogg-Will or anything. So, but if I use Wishclaw, he gets Wishclaw, so it's probably not good. So let's go Ritual, Lotus Petal, Wishclaw, Tendrils U for 10. So I go to 25. Tar Pit. He's got to find a way to kill both of those things. All right. So he's got 2 draws. He gets Caves of Chaos Adventure and he gets Draw Step. And he needs to find either a way to deal, I think 3 extra damage is what it came down to. Probably going to find Lightning Bolt and kill me. But this is a cool game. So he's attacking for 11, 14, 19, 22. Yeah. So Bolt does it. Mm-hmm. Could I have left back Baleful Strix? No, because I needed to take the initiative. All right. Feel like we did our best. Enduring Innocence? That does 1 more damage. But makes it a lot harder to cast something else. Okay. I mean, do your thing. Exiled Plateau? Oh, he draws a card off Enduring Innocence. Sure. 1 more look for Lightning Bolt. I go to 2. Don't bolt me. Don't bolt me, Tank. Dog, if you got it, you got it. I'm tapped out. No. What is this? Containment Priest. It doesn't do it. Puts me to 1, I think. Boom. Taste it. This was such a sick game to win. Let's not activate the Tar Pit with the Mana Confluence, huh? Don't even need the initiative. Take 6. Boom. GG. That's match. Oh my god. If Tank had 1 more damage and drew a flash creature off Enduring Innocence to kill me that game, I would have been on such tea, but this was so amazing. Oh, Storm really delivers. 2-0 too. All right. Time for round 3. Man, that was a sick round too. That was awesome. Playing against a blue-red like Breach deck. Yeah, I will keep this. I think I lean on Underground Mortuary. Gitaxian Probe in this deck is something you kind of want to hang on to because of things like Doomsday. I do not want Toxic Deluge. There's going to be some games where Deluge could be decent against Updraft, but I don't think I want it from the jump here because what I really want to find is one of my bigger cards. Doomsday or something like that. Obviously, Consult would be the nuts. Oh, Miscalc's pretty good. It's just... Now I think I will use the Probe because it'll let me know. Okay. Oh, really good. What a good Probe. Okay, so I don't care about... Here, I'll play the Mox. I don't care about Time Twister resolving, and Vivi doesn't even look that good, so I think I'm just going to miscalc the Bristly Bill here. And now that I know about Spell Pierce, that's also going to be less of an issue. Draw. Any consults? Oh, Oko. Oh. I could rumble into Oko. Is that better? I'm guaranteed wanting to sack the token, but it's basically, do I want to play this for 1 mana this turn? I think I could just play it for 2 mana next turn, I feel like. Just do Oko like this. Make a food, pass the turn. Time Twister is not looking very good here. I really got to counter the bill given the that I'm get to play Oko now and have it not be attacked. Can't even play Vivi. If you play Vivi, I just steal it. I mean, you could play Vivi, but could play Time Twister. I would also be happy with that. I guess the rumble into Time Twist. If updraft Twisters, I could have rumbled into a Mox, but I don't really want to do that anyway, so this seems fine. I assume you get an island, but maybe have some kind of duel to get. Indeed. And then pass the turn. Okay. Draw. Malevolent Rumble. Just get Pentad Prism. Land. Pentad Prism for 2. You Spell Pierce this. Just go for it. It's not getting better. Pentad Prism effectively counters the Spell Pierce, so all right. Just make this food into a 3/3 and send. And this is, again, the Oko and Ugin kind of doing their thing in these matches, as you've seen, as just not being a way to just win the game, though technically you could with Oko. Mostly just like, this just makes my opponent's life harder. What is this? Oh, Cult Epiphany. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That explains the no spell piercing. So it's got Artifact, it's instant, discards Time Twister and Asika's Chariot. Okay. Wow, it really wants to keep that Vivi, huh? The Epiphany was a pretty good draw because that threatens Oko and lets you cycle through some cards. Though Chariot actually didn't seem too terrible here. Time Twister did. You really don't want to cast Time Twister against my deck. It's nice that if I draw Wish Claw or Consult, I presumably win on the spot. And if I draw, I mean, I have things like Jace that would just be good. Doomsday could be good. Obviously, it's a little bit risky. Okay. Smack down to 5. I guess he could play Vivi, and then if I steal it with Oko, then the Oko dies. Okay. So what did I draw? Oh, yeah, all right. I don't really want to give an Eldrazi Scion, so let's go add blue, exchange Pentad Prism with VV, and then cast top. VV top is pretty nice. The top made me really want to keep the VV. Spin top. Oh. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to drain on top, and then I'm going to attack for 3. And well, let me just do a little research. Okay. Just consulting with the oracles, my teammates. None of them have seen Force of Negation, but I kind of feel like I'm just going to win if I pass, so I don't really need to do that. Like, I already have, I can just do it with Drain Up next turn. Updraft is already dying to VV plus the Beast, the food token, the Elk, rather. So you kind of need to do something here. Target me. Spin top. Here, I'll show you Tendrils. Don't want to show you Mana Drain. The thing is, I can also just spin top, get Drain, and then pay for Spell Pierce with the Eldrazi spawn. So I'm not that worried. Attack Faden. Okay. Target yourself. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if he was stealing the mocks, but all right. I got the win next turn. And again, even if I don't, VV top is actually like pretty annoying. Look, Oko's doing exactly what I wanted it to do in this deck. I didn't want it to win me the game by itself, though if it does, great. That's a huge bonus. What I wanted it to do was I wanted it to force my opponent to do stuff. Oh, there's a daze too, huh? And put me in a position to just win here. So let's go. And it's kind of free, so I'll draw a drain here. Draw. Updraft draws a card. Oh, what do we got? Upkeep. Unholy Heat, the VV. Last card is Spell Pierce. Okay. Ritual. Top. I think I can actually Tendrils win. I mean, I could Tendrils win. I don't think I need to, because now it's got 2 cards in hand. I guess I can't cast Oracle and keep up Drain, but at this point, I don't think we're talking about Force of Negation here. All right, up a game here, and playing against a nice little like teamer deck, and nice little submit my deck without changes. I do like that I have a Soul Guide. That does stop Underworld Breach to a degree. Okay, on the draw. See if I get the 3-0 here. All right, on the draw. Yeah, this is good. I'm going to go turn 1 Underground Mortuary to have up Miscalc on 2, Drain on 3. I need to find a, piece of action. That's a piece of action. All right. That is 2. All right. We're doing it. 6-drop, 7-drop right away. Normally, you wouldn't want those to be the first 2 cards you saw, but this is going to work out, I think, pretty well. Because I'm just going to have... I mean, if Updraft plays Bristly Bill on 2, that actually could be kind of annoying. Or like any other good assertive card. But otherwise, I get to go turn 2, Miscalc your 3-drop. Next turn, maybe drain your 4-drop into Ugin. And once Ugin resolves, I might follow it up with Citadel. I mean, my deck is just sick. Like, if it had Imperial Seal or Demonic Tutor, obviously it'd be even sicker. But, oh, Ragavan? I don't like that very much. All right. Because that, also not dashing it has a pretty big signifier that Spell Pierce is coming. This whole thing is going to fall apart really quickly. Ragavan is very good. All right. And this is, first of all, Updraft could hit cards that really bone me, like just take Thassa's Oracle or something. Mana Confluence is fine. That's fine. I didn't really want to draw that anyway. It also means this Miscalc is so much less likely to work here. I guess best case scenario for me right now is I Miscalc something and then get Spell Pierced. Like, that's clearly what's going to happen here. And then I can have up Drain next turn. I actually hope... Oh, Dazed. All right. That's not good. If he has Spell Pierce as well as that, then it'll be pretty annoying. Because if my Drain gets Spell Pierced... Oh, that's a really nice one. All right, I think I still want to get Island with Flooded Strain anyway, so... Let's play the Mox. Oh, that just is playing into Dak, though. A little less good. Thing is, Updraft definitely has Spell Pierce, so I guess I was supposed to just pass and hope that things worked out. No. I'm pretty dead. The combo Ragavan, Daze, and Spell Pierce is a pretty good one. It's not a surprise. Okay. Yeah. So I guess here's my out. Maybe I drain something, get Spell Pierced, and then go Rain of Filth Ugin or something. I should not have played that Mox. That was obviously terrible. All right, hit Swamp, not so bad. I just have to get to play cheap stuff now. Yeah, like Iteration. Well, Iteration means I at least have an extra turn. like of not getting pressured, and then I can maybe have drain up next turn and pay for Spell Pierce. I guess I'll crack Flooded Strand too. I think I'm gonna end up cracking this pretty soon, so might as well do it now. Cold Epiphany was exiled and is not gonna get played. All right. Draw. Oh, Dark Ritual is also pretty good. Okay, so I have some real outs here. I might end up, we'll see how this game goes. It's not gonna last that much longer. I might end up having to go like Ritual, Reign of Filth, play Citadel, and hope to win in one turn, and because otherwise Dax steals Citadel. Ragavan can be a messed up card sometime. There's no other one drop that would have been this good this game. Tamiya wouldn't even have been close. Hit 3 land off Ragavan, and I'm still just like losing really badly. Updraft just has no reason to do anything. So it's pretty unfortunate for me. Yeah, this is good blue-red action for sure. For sure. Just passing the turn. You have 1,000,000 mana. You should do something. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. This gives me a decent shot. Can't Spell Pierce that. I'm going to have a lot of mana next turn, and I think I'm going to play Ugin. If I draw a land, I can play Ugin and pay for Spell Pierce with Dark Ritual. Oh, Fatal Push? That was a nice draw. So, oh, I don't even need to draw land. Never mind. I'm going to try to bait the Spell Pierce here. Ugin, exile Dak, because I have Fatal Push for Ragavan. Brainstorm, not even Spell Pierce, but I think Spell Pierce is coming. I would be fairly surprised if Updraft did not have a Spell Pierce in hand. And probably a good hand after this too. After all said and done, Swamp, Ritual, pay for Spell Pierce, exile, gain 3 life, draw a card, Fatal Push Ragavan. Ugin. Ugin. Ladies and gentlemen, I can now Dak's gone, and I can just throw out a Citadel off Reign of Filth and just kind of hope it goes the distance. Assuming Ugin even gets dealt with. Updraft might just be dead to Ugin. Temur does not have a lot of great answers to Ugin. Black and white are the colors that can kill Ugin. Well, this is some impressive stuff. Good job, Luis. You're doing great. No, I really do think that this deck has played out well. I did throw the game against Tank. Unholy Heat Ugin. Okay, that's a way to do it. Into Underworld Breach. All right. And he's going to get to cast Preordain as well. Double Unholy Heat the Ugin. That is surprising. Okay. Let's see. Is this Preordain or Brainstorm? You just got to make sure you don't exile down too much that you don't get to cast it with Delirium. All right. So if I Reign of Filth, I'll have exactly enough mana. No, I'll have 1 extra mana. This is getting a little dicey. Are you sure you're going to have enough types? Yeah, I guess you'll have enough types, right? You just have to leave Ragavan, Chariot, Preordain, Spell Pierce. So exile and Brainstorm Days. Yeah, okay. It's exactly enough to keep 4 card types, it looks like. Oh, no, you messed it up. Now you have to do it again. I was warning my opponent about that. Well, not actually, because they can't hear me, but now they have to sack a treasure and exile 3 more to do it, because you got to kill the Ugin. All right. This deck has led to some really sick games, I will say. This game, the game against Tank, where I survived the hit for 24 or whatever. I mean, that's not bad. Blue, black. Wait, hold on. I think sack, sack, sack. I think I just tap this. Play Citadel, land. Oh my god. That's so good. I'll get Wishclaw. Now I just need to find Oracle. Well, I mean, I guess I can't cast Oracle. I need to find Manamorphose. I think I'd rather just draw the probe with top. It only costs 1 life that way. I could also find Tendrils. Oh, do I already have lethal with Tendrils here? Oh, Jace, I go to... Hold on. Because Tendrils isn't like exiled or anything, right? Yeah, I can just... I have 9 life. I can just draw with top and I'll find Tendrils soon enough. Oh, Manamorphose. I think I play, go to 6 and add blue, blue. Now I just need to find Oracle or Tendrils in the next couple cards. I don't think I'm supposed to cast Probe here. I don't think Fire Blast is a thing. All right. Draw a card. Just cast Tendrils from hand. Sack this for black. Boom. Tendrils you for 1 million. That was sick. I didn't think I was winning this game, and it ended up being easy as pie. And that's the draft. 3-0 for me, and the rest of my team won a pretty good amount. We beat them 7-2 right now, and we're still matches playing. I mean, this deck was just so good. Double Mox, the right ones too. Jet Sapphire, Consult. So I'd like Consult Oracle. The Tendrils was awesome this match. It won me the game against Tank as just hard, and it won me the game against Mark, both like not in a game where I was winning otherwise. Like that last game, Tendrils was a fine way to win, but I could have easily found an Oracle that game. This game, those games where I just cast Tendrils, like against Mark, I set up, round 1, I set it up where I cast Oracle, Consult, he countered, I used top and card draw, and then I just Tendrils him out. And then against Tank, I hit him for 10 and gained 10, which both sides mattered. So Tendrils was great, Oracle Consult's great, Reign of Filth was awesome too. Having a little disruption was good. I would have killed for 1 duress, that would have been perfect. But I had that Soul Guide against Reanimator and against Breach, so that didn't come up. The Jace as backup, which would have come up that 1 game against Tank if I'd stacked my deck better. Oko and Ugin were just excellent in terms of providing kind of like speed bumps. Deluge does the same thing, though I didn't use that as much. Citadel was great. This is just such a good deck, and it played out really fun, and the games are awesome. So, perfect draft. Perfect draft. Well, that'll do it for today. Hope you enjoyed this. I sure did, and I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe with some Arena Cube. I've been enjoying the Arena Cube, so we'll see. We'll see. All right. What a deck. I just can't get over this deck. It's really fun. Also, I passed Academy. You see that? Pick 2 Academy. I declined it. Took demonic consultation. It'll work like a charm. Mark did cut me on artifacts. To some degree, though, I think he kind of figured out Pack 2 I wasn't playing artifacts. So, in any case, I think that worked out pretty well. So, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.